In the midst of our play, we become needleworkers, athletes, collectors, sculptors, bakers, designers, baristas, and 100 more names beyond. These titles usually don't make it into our introductions. We aren't as quick to bring up the puzzles that enliven us after a long day at work, or the quiet thrill we get from an art museum. Instead, our avocations live in the shadows of more meaningful work. But what if I told you those activities matter too? What if your hobbies weren't arbitrary passions at all, but the purposeful design of the God who formed every part of you? What if your favorite form of play is one more way to worship the God who made you? Too often, we believe the lie that play is a distraction from the important work of life. This way of thinking plagued my own mind for many years. It yoked me with fear and prompted me to draw lines between the responsibilities of my life and all other activities that felt too enjoyable to be part of my calling as a Christian. My love of baking, camping, or a good movie were relegated to diversions I'd squeeze into the empty spaces of my life and call rest. Then something changed. The more I grew in my understanding of the God by whom everything exists, the more I began to see that my arbitrary lines were foolish. Hebrews chapter 2, verse 10. God makes no such distinctions. Instead, He is before all things, and in Him all things hold together. Colossians chapter 1, verse 17. He proclaims every good and perfect gift comes from His hand. James chapter 1, verse 17. Our days aren't separated into important work and frivolous play. It's all God's world and all His gifts. After all, from the beginning, work and play were created to walk hand in hand. Adam's task of naming the animals required effort, creativity, and perseverance, and he delighted in every minute of it. The cultivation of the earth was meant to be lived out with deep joy and passion. Our God modeled the same, delighting in His created work and rejoicing over the redemption of His beloved children with song. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 17. The fall brought thorns and thistles of difficulty that section off what we must do from what we want to do. But one day when the Lord returns, we will inhabit a world where work and play are once again married in perfect harmony. Revelation chapter 5, verses 9 and 10.